Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today, back for another episode of the brand new Skyblock map here on royal.enchantedmc.net. Of course, if anybody wants to come check out the server, Skyblock is now officially back into the server reset rotation, so Skyblock will be back on the channel consistently. The server is Bedrock and Java compatible, so the Bedrock Port and the Bedrock IP are linked down below in the description as well. And guys, in today's video, it is still not even 12 hours into the brand new reset, okay? This is probably going to be a full 24-hour video, which means the goal at the start of today's episode may not be the goal by the end of today's episode. All right. Either way, I've been doing some grinding off camera. If I go back over to the island again, I'm kind of recording this right after finishing the last episode, so not too much has changed. But one thing that has changed is all of our ruby grinders have logged off. So this is clearly not good looks. And that is currently why we are now IS top number 3. At the end of the last episode, we were IS top number 2, but legit, all of our ruby grinders are gone, bro. I think everybody left online is farming, which is fine because I know a lot of our players are like EU. Countdown is going to go ahead and take over the ruby farming, but Countdown was also one of our best farmers, so I don't even know if that's like a great idea. We take a look at IS top. We are still first in coins. I think we were the first people to find out about the meta for coins this map. If you guys don't know what the meta is, go ahead and watch the first episode of the series. I think that's why we're first place in coins, but in rubies, bro, we have dropped all the way to 5th place already. Now, I'm not too worried about that because whenever our EU players and most of our like ruby grinders log back on, we should be able to catch up, I'm gonna assume. The main thing I'm worried about is spawners. All right, spawners, we are 3rd place. So the goal for the start of today's episode is gonna be to make as much money as possible for the most part. All right, because IS top number 1, bro, they're at 114,000 spawners. 1st place. Their farmers are going crazy. Now, the server has just unlocked carrots like server wide. If we do /progression, the next crop that we unlock is beetroot, and that's gonna take 25 million raw crops from the entire server. That's gonna take a very long time. We'll probably still unlock it in today's episode though, but to start it off, we are on carrots, and I am making a pretty decent amount of money, I want to say. Last video, I was farming the entire time without a money pet at all. So I now have a money pet equipped with buff 3, but it's only level 183, but it's making a massive difference in the amount of money that we're making already. I have $320 million right now, and the meta whenever a brand new Skyblock map just drops is to farm for money. You're really not going to make a ton of money, but you just want to farm, stack up on money, and then invest straight into magma cube spawners. Right now, we have a whopping 13 magma cube spawners and $80 million more dollars. I'll be able to buy another one. I wish I could see how many magma cube spawners IS top number 1 has, but I don't think there's a way to check that. Anyways, for today's intro clip, I have saved up 3.3 billion coins, and we did just hit tool level 75. There's multiple reasons why I'm recording today's intro clip right now. If we take a look at level 75 for your tool, we have just unlocked combo, chance to receive double coins multipliers per level. I think that's supposed to say multiplies per level. Anyways, we finally have this unlocked, so I do want to get a couple levels of this at least. Let's do like 1,000, like 500 levels. How much coins does that still leave us with? That still leaves, oh my god, with 3.3 billion. Hello. All right, another 1,000 levels right there, and then another 500. Now that leaves us with 2.8 million. So for today's video, what I'm going to be focusing on is still going to be enhancer as well, but we're going to be focusing the investor enchant, chance to gain a large money multiplier per level. And then for today's intro clip, I'm going to be buying a level of fortune for 2.5 billion coins. Before we do that, let's go ahead and test and see how much money we're making per minute, and then let's buy that one level of fortune and see if it makes a difference. Okay, bang, that's our first 1 minute summary. $10 million in a minute. For where we are at the server progression right now, that is really not bad, especially because my money pet is so underleveled. I'll take 10 mil. Now let's go ahead and purchase a level of fortune. 2.5 billion coins right there. That's a lot of coins to spend. I could have spent that on enhancer, leveled up even quicker. But the thing is like before I go to bed tonight, I want our EU players that grind rubies to be able to hop on and have a decent magma cube grinder, so that way they can start working on our spawner progression. If we take a look, we're gonna have to kill 550,000 magma cube spawners to unlock enchanted magma cube spawners. Now whenever we unlock enchanted magma cube spawners, I think that's gonna start making a lot more money than these farms, which is the goal. So in today's episode, I am focusing money enchants for a while. I'm still gonna, you know, throw some here in enhancer, throw some back in a combo, things along those lines. And now let's go ahead and do a 1 minute test and see how much money we're making with fortune level 1. I don't think it'll be too big of an increase, but I'm hoping it's something just noticeable. Whoa, I just saw our 1 minute mark, bro. 7.4 million. We somehow went down. Did I just have like a legacy 1 minute before we upgraded fortune? I don't know. But what that tells me is fortune probably isn't as good as I was like anticipating, I'm assuming, because like, bro, I literally went down. I could have just had a really good minute last time, but still, I feel like I should probably just focus up on investor then. Combo is going crazy, bro. I'm back up to 800 million. We just got another 1,100 levels of investor. And bang, with those levels, now we're up to $8.2 million per minute. So I feel like that already made more of a difference than the fortune level, which I spent 2.5 billion coins on, by the way, which is a lot. So whatever. That's a little weird, little interesting, but it's fine. That's going to slowly increase as we level up our money pet, our universal pet, things along those lines. So I'm not going to try and overthink it too much. One thing I do still need is a booster hoe ability or a lucky block hoe ability. So I could also buy like 3 skin crates for today's intro. How much are they? If I do /buy and we take a look at miscellaneous right here, is it in here? I don't think it is. If we take a look where, oh, they're in loot boxes. Okay, 500 creds, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I hope we win a hoe skin out of 3 crates, or maybe we could win a good armor skin. I don't know. That is 1.5k creds down the drain just like that. /crates, please let me get a little lucky right here. We're gonna open up all 3. I'm gonna select the middle. I'm gonna select the one left of the middle, and then we're gonna go right here. Please, bro, 1 hoe skin, booster, or lucky block. Just give me something. I would prefer booster, and oh, they said you. All right, that's sick, bro. What did we get? We got Ender Dragon. Awful, I think. Not good at all. Lucky, chance to find double the loot in dungeons. I mean, for dungeons, this isn't bad. Booster's ability, though, it's not great. And then beat skin. Oh, pet /crystal box. What type of crystal boxes are we talking about? Because if these are enchant crystal boxes, this is low-key pretty good. But I kind of highly doubt it is. So, unfortunately, we got rinsed in today's intro. For right now, that's going to wrap it up for this clip. I'm going to get back to grinding off camera. I still have hours upon hours to grind tonight. So, as an island, we got to strap in, bro. We need to start grinding out some money. So, I'm going to take a cut. Hopefully, in the next clip, we have a little bit more progression. We're back for a small little update clip. We have just hit tool level 100, which means we have also unlocked another brand new enchant. Now, if I remember correctly, again, it's been a fat minute since I played Skyblock, but I do believe this is one of the best enchants in the game. So if we take a look, we have just unlocked the Nuke enchant, chance to virtually break all crops, giving you 10% of rewards. I don't remember how many coins this makes you, but I have saved 4.5 billion coins for it. So instantly, we are getting 10,000 levels of Nuke. Also, we did find a lucky block, so we're gonna place this down, see if we get anything cool. And of course we don't. 5 pet traits is awful. Speaking of pets, our money pet is now level 380, so we've almost fully maxed that out. /pass as well. Dude, we're already on the final page and we're still not even 12 hours into the reset. It's getting close though to 12 hours. So right here, we're gonna go ahead and grab all of this loot real quick. Actually, it wasn't even that much. 100 credits, 150 credits, and a start of the world loot box. Let me take a look at milestones. Oh yeah, we have some more rewards right here as well. That came with the skin key. You guys know I still need a damn hoe skin, bro. Hoe ability, just either one. I don't care what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and claim everything in here, and then dungeons, we only have 2. Okay, we did get back to the IS top number 2 position for right now as well. And oh my god, wait a minute, dude, I have $800 million. That is enough for 2 magnet spawners right here. Don't mind if I do. So we're at 111,000 spawner value. If I place down these 2, how much is each worth? I don't know if it updates right away. I don't know how long it takes to update, but it looks like we have built a decent lead on the 3rd place in spawners at least, so we'll take that. Now let's place down these 2 start of the world loot boxes. I honestly don't really need anything from these besides skin keys. We have some more pet boxes, might be able to get a couple pet tier ups maybe. And out of these, what are we getting? A skin key. Perfect. Don't care what the other rewards are. We have another 2 tries to win. Oh, 3 tries. Don't know where we got 3, but I am not complaining. We're going straight in the middle, dude. Please. 1 hoe ability, man. 1. I think we got it. Bang. Oh my god, we were 1 off. Dude, there is no way. We got 2 booster sword skins, which I just don't need. On the bright side, I do think the sweetheart skin is good. I don't know if it's better than the violet, because the violet doesn't actually say how much of a boost you get. I think the sweetheart might be the best set skin in the game. I don't actually know. For right now, I am going to rock with the set skin, because if I remember correctly, sweetheart is the best. Now let's take a look at what Nuke is doing. 2.4 million coins. And wait, mad crops. Oh my god. Does that mean we're gonna be making way more money? I have no clue. A Nuke is procking hella often. Dude, that's millions of coins right there. We're talking like 7 million coins in just a couple of seconds. Let's get a 1-minute marker real quick. 1-minute marker should be coming up any second, I want to say. And bang, there it was. 173 million coins. And now we're almost at $11 million a minute. Hey, I don't think that's too shabby. What's the next enchant we unlock? It's gonna be Beehive, which requires rubies to upgrade. And this also makes you coins as well. Summons Bee bees that will drop honey bombs on your island, giving coins. Again, I don't really remember if this is any good. I do think flamethrower is like relatively bad. So now I don't even know what to keep throwing my coins into. We could go back to coin greed, maybe start upgrading this a little bit. I don't know. For right now, that's all I have for this clip. The next clip will probably officially be 12 hours into the reset, and then I'll probably go to bed. We'll wake up and we'll see where we're at. All right, guys, we are back online, and this is going to be a massive update clip. It is now the complete next day. I actually ended up getting a little bit busier at night, and then after that, I just passed out, bro. I literally went to bed. I was planning on recording an update clip before going to bed, but it didn't happen. All right, so it is now the complete next day. We are 24 hours into the brand new Skyblock map, and let me give you guys the rundown. Over here, we still have the regular grinder that Sync is grinding just purely for rubies, but if we walk over here, we now have an infinite magma cube grinder, and I've already been farming this for a couple of hours. If we take a look at slash progression, I do think we've actually farmed out a ton of magma cubes already as an island. We are 5,000 magma cubes away from unlocking enchanted magmas, which is huge for progression. We'll start making so much more money. I'm actually curious though. Let me take a look at this collector. How much money is in here? Only 18 million. Now this is 18 million just base value. It's regular magma creams. Obviously that would get multiplied by like a cell wand, and then this money multiplier right here. There's a lot of things that play into it, so it's not like you would only make $18 million off this, but very soon we are going to be able to get enchanted magma cubes, and we have 335 spawners now. I've actually been doing a lot of just ruby grinding in general because I was editing my first video, and then I also did some cardio, you know, walked just on a walking pad, and it's so much easier to just sit here. If you guys are unaware, you are allowed to auto click on the server as long as you are not AFK. If a staff gives you an AFK check and you're auto clicking and you don't pass the AFK check, you are cooked. So if you guys are going to auto click, just beware. Make sure you guys are at your PC looking at your screen. But yeah, anyways, I am also now player level 52. If you guys take a look at the XP bar right here, which means we've unlocked a brand new dungeon. I believe it's like, wait, actually what dungeon is it? It's the Mesa dungeon. So I do want to TP over here just really quickly to take a look at some of the recipes, and you can craft tier 2 totem boxes from this. Listen, that might low-key be worth to farm out a little bit, at least here very soon. And actually, we should have unlocked a new cave here as well, and I think these ores will give you more shards than the first cave, or than the first dungeon, I should say. So in the next episode, I might actually want to come over here and farm out just cave ores for a decent amount of time to farm out some shards, so I can start upgrading my dungeon set, maybe grind out some dungeon drops, upgrade some enchant. Oh my god, dude, I'm about to get jumped. And this cave is super nice, bro. There are ores everywhere. It is so easy to grind. Yeah, low-key, guys, I might lock in on this in the next episode because we're already at 3.5k shards from like not even being here for a full minute. I could upgrade my dungeon set, start getting sharpness to start like one-shotting some of these mobs and just farm out some totems. Off camera as well, I was grinding at the mob grinder, if I do slash ISGO, and I did find a lucky block. I already opened the lucky block off camera because I thought the lucky block was just gonna be buns. Didn't think it was gonna be anything good, but if I do slash totems, guys, I ended up pulling a tier 3 totem box from the lucky block, and out of that, guys, we pulled a tier 3 ruby totem. Now, I would still like to have a tool totem, and then I don't even know what else I would equip, but for right now, we are going to be equipping that tier 3 ruby totem. Such a massive upgrade for me because I have been grinding so much mobs. So slash totems, let's go ahead and equip that, and I think we've just unlocked enchanted spawners. I don't know how much money our farmers are making now because I haven't farmed at all today since I've woken up. I legit just barely finished rendering my video, but it looks like we are now on beetroot crops as a server, so you love to see it. And oh my god, bro, my omni tool as well. We are now omni tool level 144. Let me show you guys what I've upgraded on the sword because I'm not gonna lie, I pretty much have stopped upgrading my hoe and fully focused my sword. If we take a look at this, we have ruby greed at level 13.5 thousand. We have coin greed at 8.2k as well. I should probably upgrade some looting, I'm gonna assume, whenever we get enchanted spawners, which will be in the next episode. And then enhancer, I have it at level 7.5k on our sword as well. Key finder and combo, I'm not gonna lie, these aren't really upgraded that much. Now, key magnet is a specific enchant for our sword. I don't think this is on the hoe. We have 1,000 levels of that, and then ruby merchant. We unlock this off camera, and if we read the description, chance to multiply the amount of rubies you receive with ruby greed. It's basically combo for the hoe, but for rubies and your sword. So at sword level 150, we're also gonna unlock deep frenzy, chance to get 2x of rewards when farming slash mining slash slaying. Absolutely cracked, bro. So I've still been grinding a ton off camera. If I do slash IS top, we are IS top number 2. We are first place in spawners somehow. Okay, we don't have that big of a lead. We have about 100,000 like IS top points, which is not a lot. And then these guys, they're first in coins, first in rubies. They actually pretty much double double our rubies, which is insane. I know I'm not making that much rubies right now. I only have 6.2 billion contributed and then 57 billion coins. Who is our top ruby grinder? I think it would be Countdown with 14 billion, right? Like 12 billion, 11 billion right here, 10 billion. I don't know, but I have got to get my ruby production up for sure. And I've been grinding mobs for a while. If I do slash crates, we do have some crate keys right here. We could rip these open real quick and just see if we get a decent amount of pet boxes for some upgrades. And I've already maxed out my pass as well. So much progress in just 24 hours of the map. If I do slash pass and we take a look, literally every single tier, every single page is already done. I need them to drop updates so I can get some more. But now if we do slash pet, let's go ahead and fuse everything here, see if we can get some tier upgrades. We're on a mythical ruby pet now. Slight little upgrade, and actually hold on, slash milestones as well. Slayer milestones right here, some more loot boxes. Just kind of grabbing everything I see, and this is a tier 4 totem box. Has a chance to be a massive upgrade. Slash pass as well. Have we gotten any totem skin boxes, bro? I wonder at what dungeon those like start being a recipe that you can craft. For right now, totem slot, we will go ahead and equip that. Random tag boxes, sure. We got UFO and Hell Rain, I guess. And we have 6 start of the world loot boxes completely from free to play. This is insane. We're dropping down all of these. I don't even know what I want to win out of these. I don't think there's gonna be anything too super important because I am pretty overpowered right now. Let's see though. I'll take a skin crate key. Can we win one of those? No, we cannot. Wow. Okay, well, let's go drop some of these useless spawners back into this grinder over here. They're not really gonna help out on IS Top anymore. I wonder if IS Top number 1 has already unlocked enchanted magma cube spawner. Because if we're the first, that's a massive deal. I don't think there's any way to tell unless they have like a player warp enabled that we could TP to and then maybe get a sneak peek. But anyways, now let's open up this tier 4 totem box. Slash totems. What did we end up winning? We got a tier 4 damage totem. Again, I might grind out dungeons in the next episode, so this isn't the worst thing of all time, but it's not the greatest. And I actually decided to take a really quick cut so that way I can hit sword level 150. If I take a look over here, oh my god, no way. Look who has just joined the island. I started recording because I just saw this, but we just booted somebody. Norman_D_landing. He just got fried. So I guess we'll be seeing him later, but we have invited Muir. Now, Muir is one of the top grinders on EnchantedMC in general. So that's actually an insane invite right there. But right over here, as you guys can see, we only have one enchanted magma cube spawner. Now, I'm kind of curious to see how much it actually costs to get a magma cube spawner. So let me just take one right here, and then I'm gonna place it just anywhere, to be honest. Boom. To get an enchanted magma cube spawner, it's $25 billion for one. Yo. Okay, so this one spawner, even though like we do only have one, is insanely expensive. And as you guys can see, we already have 2 Slayer robots on this thing. Probably not the most efficient grinder. I don't really want to show this off until the next episode whenever we get more spawners. If we come over here, we do have some power-ups on these already. Tier 3s. I mean, the radius is low-key useless. So hold on. I think I do have some robot keys if I do slash crates. I have 7. Wait, we're gonna open all of these real quick because I do think I can pull some upgrades that we might be able to use as an island. So I don't know what we want. We're just gonna pop them right now and see what we end up winning. And we got a gold robot, a diamond robot, double power or double drop power up, but it's only a tier 2. This one's a tier 1. The radius I feel like is so useless. Speed, I feel like speed wouldn't be that great either. Gold rush power up tier 1. This unique power up that will grant your robot with the ability to sell the loot in the robot storage with a higher sell multi. That sounds pretty decent. It's only a tier 1, but that sounds like more something we could apply because this one over here, tier 3, tier 1. I mean, do I just apply this? I don't even know if I can. If I just like right click the robot, drag and drop a power up to this slot. I mean, I feel like there's no reason not to have this here. So if we take a look at the robot storage, there is already $28 million in here, which again, may not sound like a lot, but if we check the other robot, there's another 5.9 million in here. And again, those are going to get multiplied by your base money multiplier, by sell one multipliers, by money boosters in your booster backpack. So this is going to hopefully start to make a lot of money whenever we get more spawners by the next episode. And I guess for right now, I'll just go ahead and toss these upgrades in my PV because I don't really know what to do with them. But anyways, yeah, we did go ahead and hit sword level 150, which means we have just unlocked Deep Frenzy. I have 11 billion coins. I have been straight up stacking. I can max Deep Frenzy out. We're going to go ahead and do that. I think that's my first maxed out enchant on my sword. Definitely not complaining. Can we max out Ruby Greed next? Ooh, no, that's all of our coins just like that. But we're so close. We're less than 300 levels away. I also have 4 billion rubies. So if I go ahead, come over here, we can max out our ruby merchant. Now, crystals. Oh my God, guys, I completely forgot about this. Let's go ahead and get a coin crystal and stuff on there, right? I mean, might as well. And then what's the best? Oh my God. We have a 99 boost ruby crystal. I've been selling. Wait a minute. Let's delete this one. If I go to bulk delete, I feel like I just don't have a lot of crystals right now. Crystal upgrades. Oh my God, bro. It costs shards. Dude, I really have to grind some shards ASAP. I don't want to delete too many crystals. We're just going to delete enough to make this 100%, hopefully. No point in adding a money crystal to our sword because all of the drops get collected by the chunk collector, so we will never use it. We also have a 91% coin crystal that I'll probably just end up saving for our hoe. I still don't know how you get any enchant crystals. If I head over to the dungeon real quick, are there enchant crystal boxes in the crafting recipes? There's a totem, master booster, and a monthly crate. No, there's not. I will really quickly, I think I am going to dive on down and just farm out some more shards to upgrade our crystal upgrades. And while I'm in the dungeon, dude, I think I should equip the astronaut set because it gives me speed so we can farm that much faster. Just from being here for a couple of minutes, guys, we're already at 10,000 shards. What if I low-key CF these shards? And if we hit, we'll be at 20K. If not, I mean, I'll just have to spend a couple more minutes in here to make it back. I usually never CF. I never gamble on like Minecraft because I usually have the worst luck of all time. But right now, /CF, is there one up? There's not. So if I create one, CF shards 10K, provide a number. Wait, oh, do I have to type in the zeros? 10,000. Boom. Wager created successfully. We'll see if anybody ends up taking that. I'm still getting followed by these damn mobs, dude. I have to equip my dungeon set and then crit these guys out. Jesus Christ, bro. If I take a look at my armor skins, do I have anything that says it can give me like double the amount of loot? Astronaut is 35% speed. This one is 2.5% chance to find double loot in dungeons. I don't know if that only means like mob drops, like bones, feathers, string, things along those lines, or maybe it means double the amount of shards. That could possibly be a thing. It doesn't feel like it does though, so I'm just gonna go back to the astronaut set for right now. Still waiting for somebody to take my CF. Oh, someone took it. His name is Muslims. Does that say? I can't tell. I don't know if there's a way to glitch to just tell if you won or not, but it's looking like we won. Let's go. Beautiful. Just like that, we are now at 26,000 shards. So if I come back, take a look at our crystals, we can get a couple more crystal level ups right here. Bang, bang, and then bang, bang. All right, I think that's fine for right now. How many shards do I have left over? We have 14,000. I'm actually going to spend that on our booster set to upgrade ruby on every single piece. I'll probably max out my set in the next episode because, again, I do plan on spending a lot of time here. But yeah, just like that, that is going to increase our ruby production, especially with the brand new Frenzy enchant as well, Deep Frenzy. So now let's go back to /ISGO and let's bulk delete some of these really buns crystals all the way back here. We did get one enchanted dust, and actually, this might be enough dust to max these out already. Okay, nice. I just wasted a bunch of boosts for some reason. You can keep spam upgrading your chance on these crystals. That's a little bit of a glitch. Don't think it's supposed to be like that, but whatever, bro. Boom. Now we have a 99% ruby boost on the sword. Let's go see how much we're making per minute. Again, my 1 minute production, it's really not the greatest, I feel like. Look at ruby greed, though. We're getting 5.7 million, 3.3 million, 4.7 million rubies from ruby greed now. That is actually huge. We have a fully infinite grinder of magmas, and we're starting to work on striders as well. So maybe I should be swinging at these. This 1 minute summary doesn't count, by the way, but 35 million rubies, I don't think is that bad, but it wasn't a fully efficient minute. And there we go. We made almost 60 million rubies now in this minute. I have no clue if that's a good minute, if that's a bad minute. Everything is RNG based, but that's what we got, and I will take it for right now. But yeah, anyways, guys, I think that's gonna go ahead and do it for today's episode of the Skyblock series. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys drop a like, sub if you guys are new, obviously. Come check out the server with royal.enchantedmc.net. And yeah, I will go ahead and catch you guys in the next episode of the Skyblock series.